Well, hello, my friends. Hello, my friends. Welcome to Image Lives, where you're worthy, you're blessed, and you are a creator. That's right. You're worthy, you're blessed, and you are a creator. That's right. You are made in the image of God. You create things. You are a creator. That's right. You're somebody. Welcome to Image Lives, where this program is about you. It's not about anybody else but you. We believe a better you makes a better society. We believe a better you makes a better world. We believe a better you makes a better family. When you get better things in your life, or what? Get better. It's just that simple, my friend. It's not predicated upon governments or anybody else. It's all about you. When you get better things in your life, do what? Get better. That's right. Now, we have fantastic topics for discussion that we bring to you on a weekly basis, and today is no different. But before we get into our discussion, let me say this. If today is the day that you arrived upon the planet, happy birthday to you. That's right. If today is the day that you arrived upon the planet, happy birthday to you. Why? Because God didn't make no junk. That's right. If you weren't supposed to be, and trust me, my friend, you wouldn't be here. There's a purpose and a reason for your existence. And you are somebody. You deserve the best, my friend. You do. Now, we want to undo some of those tangled lies that you bought into, that you got caught up in, and people telling you that you're not good enough and you're unworthy and you're a bad person, all of that rhetoric. We want to get some of that stuff untangled in your life to let you know that you are somebody. God gave you a mind. You have a mind. Utilize your mind. You can think just like anybody else can, my friend. Now, I do want to say this here to you. Now, there's one particular thing that we all need. Everybody, I don't care how many millions or trillions of dollars that the individual have, they do not exist without this one key factor. And therefore, we're all in the same boat on this one here. They have to have oxygen. That's right. They have to have. It can't exist without air. They don't exist. I don't care how pretty they are, how ugly they are, how mean they are. They have to have air, oxygen. You don't exist without that, my friend. So nobody can be looking down his or her nose at you, saying that they're better than you and all that because of their possessions. No, 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 my friend. That's not what it's all about. It's about you being here, existing, being a servant, helping people, understanding in essence that you are somebody. That's right. Now, our topic for discussion today is that's not yours. That's right. That's not yours. And the scripture that we're going to be using comes out of the 14th chapter, the Gospel of John, the 14th chapter, John 14 and 1, where it says, let not your heart be troubled. You believe in God, believe also in me. It says, let not your heart be troubled. See, the word let implies that you have some power there, my friend. You can do something about it. You don't have to let it in. Let not your heart be troubled. Yeah, but you know, I'm worried about the kids. I'm worried about the society. I'm worried about the Congress. I'm worried about all of these things. And yet, it says, let not your heart be troubled. Why? Why? You have power, my friend. Don't you know that? You do. You have power. Our topic today is that's not yours. That's not yours. What you doing with it then if it's not yours? That's what we want to deal with today. We want to deal with something that's very interesting. That's not yours. We're going to start out with a little story about the Buddha. Yeah, well, what you talking about Buddha for? You're supposed to be talking about Jesus, and you up here talking about Buddha. Truth is truth, my friend. I don't care who says it, okay? Anyway, excuse me, here's a story about the Buddha, whereas Buddha couldn't forgive this particular person. He couldn't forgive. The person came and just really bawled him out all his, he was a very wealthy individual, and Buddha was out there, and everybody was sitting up there listening to his teachings, and all of a sudden, this guy comes up to Buddha, and he's very angry at him, and he just gets so upset with Buddha, so he ends up, he spits on him. He spits on him, and Buddha just smiled, where his boys were ready to go and tear him up, but, Buddha was cool. So he just, so the man got so frustrated. He turned and walked off. He walked off. He left. He was so angry. His anger was just rising up in him. And so then the next day, so at home, he began to think about, that person did not react to me. He didn't. He just simply smiled, and that was something that was very interesting to him. He said, wow. And so he came back to apologize to Buddha the next day. People say, I can't forgive you. You say, why? He says, because you didn't do anything. What you mean I didn't do? He said, the person that did that yesterday is not the one that's here today. In other words, he said, look, that's a different person. He said, you didn't do anything. He said, in other words, I didn't receive what you said. That was your anger. That wasn't mine. That was your anger. See, and so the Buddha says in so many words, he didn't receive that. So now he said, so I can't forgive you because you didn't do anything. It's very interesting that when it comes to the point of you and I forgiving people, if you always remind a person, well, you know you did that, and I let you go. I let you go. You didn't forgive them. You didn't forgive them. Because when you forgive a person, it should be to the point where they don't even realize that they really hurt you, that you let them go. You forgive them because their own guilt is going to be enough to deal with them. Their guilt is going to let you know you did that person wrong. Guilt is going to see he can't run away from his own guilt. She can't run away from all guilt. They know what they did. They can't get around it. So that guilt is going to be enough, but you don't let that stuff in on you. It's very interesting because you and I have the ability to know that what's ours is ours and what's not ours is not ours. That man's anger. When you see someone trying to insult you and put you down, you don't have to receive that. Here Jesus said, let not your heart be troubled. You don't have to be worried about what somebody else said about you. You don't have to receive that. See, that's not you. That's their anger. That's their ignorance. That's their ignorance being manifested in their words and deeds and actions. See, so you don't have to receive that, my friend. Why? Because you know who you are. Observe you. You are the person. See, one of the most exciting things is for you to understand who you are. Challenge yourself to do better. There are some things out there in life that you can do. You can do a whole lot better. There are some things you don't really know who you are, do you? You know you are somebody. Did you know that? Do you know that you have authority? God gave you a mind, my friend. Don't go around talking about you unworthy, you don't deserve it. See, you have a mind. You done bought into a lie. You listen to all that stuff. You bought into a lie. But here again, let implies that you have authority. Why would they put this in the Bible? Let not your heart be troubled. I mean, what? You have to put a filter on the stuff that you allow into your heart. You don't let everything up into your heart. See, you don't let people just walk all over, but you don't let things in. See, it can't affect you if it's not in there. See, and so you don't let it in. Don't let it in. You can talk about me all you want. You can be standing there cussing me out in Chinese, and I'm gonna know what you're saying because I don't know Chinese. And so therefore, if you sit up there saying, you don't have to be a reactor to what people say. See, you can respond. In other words, respond to me what I'm going to think about what I'm going to say before I say anything, because I see that you're at a different state here, and your little anger is just taking all over. It's just taking you over. It just got you in a little fit there, and you want to just say do all kind of dumb, stupid things. That's your stuff. It's not mine. I don't have to be angry. I'm not angry because of you. So therefore, I'm not a reactor. I don't jump up and get upset because you upset. See, you have to practice being calm. You have to practice working on who? You. You're the person, my friend. You are somebody. Don't let anybody devalue you. See, God has given you a mind. Utilize your mind. See, utilize your mind. Become a responder and not a reactor. Why? Because you are the boss. See, the kingdom is within you, my friend. The kingdom is within you. Have you not been to a restaurant? You see little children running all around the place and everything. Parents don't have any control over them. You know, they do what they want to do. See, so what are we doing here? Well, we have some kids that don't have any discipline in them. See, why? Because the parents didn't put no discipline. The parents didn't discipline. Now, you have to understand that if you don't discipline yourself, you will become a reactor. That's right. Somebody can say something, you'll fly off the handle. You get all upset. Oh, the Lord didn't say that. They did already do something. See, you are a reactor. See, you have to work on yourself. The work is you, my friend. Work on yourself becoming calm. Work on how you're going to respond to people. If they get ugly and say all kind of terrible things about you, don't receive that. See, once you receive something, it's yours. So when people start doing all kind of crazy things, you don't receive that. See, you can't do anything about it. That's not yours. That's not yours. The only one that you got to work on is you. Work on you, my friend. That's right. Work on you. See, a better you makes a better world. When you respond in kindness and not ugliness, and when you respond in thanksgiving and not regret, when you are the one that knows who you are. See, you've been working on yourself. You know how to deal with things. You know how to deal with things. See, why? Because you worked on you. You begin to know you. You challenge yourself to be better every day. You make a challenge to yourself. You know what? I'm not going to let what people say get me upset. I'm going to challenge myself to see how many times I can go today without getting upset over anything. See, challenge yourself. You are somebody. My friends, you just don't know how powerful you are. You really don't. God has given you He's given you everything you need. You got the whole 9 yards. Utilize that. You got a brain. Utilize your brain. You got a mind. You utilize your mind. Think, my friend, before you respond. You are somebody. And don't let anybody tell you that you're not good enough. You are created in the image of God. You deserve the best. Until next time, my friend, until next time, you be blessed, and may the good Lord bless you. May love, joy, peace, and happiness forever be with you as we walk upon this good earth that God has given us. And you, my friend, let me say this to you. We thank you for tuning in. We thank you for taking the time out of your busy schedule. And give us a thumbs up on this here. Give us a thumbs up and tell someone else about this. Subscribe. We release these tapes every week. Subscribe, my friend. We thank you, and may God continue to bless you. The next time, you be blessed. And remember, that's not yours. That's their ignorance. That's not yours. That's their anger. That's not yours. Hold on to what you got. Control what you have. Discipline yourself. And may the best thing continue to come your way. You be blessed, my friend.